Hey, so today I wanted to make a quick video that talks a little bit about microphones. Do you need a new one? Are you suffering dropouts as a DJ? Hopefully not. But do you need to buy brand new equipment? Can you make some of the equipment that you have work? If you're on an ultra budget, is this a great choice? I'm not going to tell you what to buy. This was purchased for it's one to have as a backup, but also it's great if you know you're going to be potentially in an environment where your equipment could get damaged. So with this is an older Shure ULX P and S over here. These are analog. The ULXD is worlds better and a lot more options there. Ultimately, I ended up with the Sennheiser EWDX series. Absolutely love these. Cannot say enough good things about them. These do have your distribution centers in them, which do allow for paddles. Even though some microphones you may not need the distribution, you can just go directly to a paddle out for your channels and your bass if you wanted to solely. Now, what a lot of DJs will recommend to other DJs is just go into your settings here, and in this case, this does have a scan feature, and it's scanning the channel. So I'm going to tell it to scan for a channel. Okay, it's selected 14. So when I hit set, that's fine. It's showing it as a clear channel right now. But if I go in here and say, ask for it to scan again, and we're going to go down one, it's going to choose channel 12 as the next clear channel. But you'll see here, we still have signal. As it's going up, it's saying channel 13 is busy, now 14. For whatever reason, it's receiving quite a bit of signal now, so it's no longer a clear channel. But more importantly, it's only scanning, in this case, in this group in channel 14. It's not scanning all of the groups that you have available. And let me show you. So you've got group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. In this case, it goes up to group 10, and you've got a bunch of sub-channels underneath that. So a lot of devices, when you're scanning for, say, a clear channel, so scan, hit set, scan down, it's scanning for these channels. Anyway, still just in that group. Now this next part I'm going to go into and show you how to search online for known good frequencies. But before I do that, I did want to touch on, do you need a paddle? Do you need, say, to upgrade your antennas to, say, half wave, or just use the quarter wave antennas? And once you've chosen the correct frequencies or a clear frequency in your area and you are still experiencing dropouts in your test, then you'd want to upgrade your antennas to maybe a fourth wave if you have a smaller antenna, or go over to paddles. So part of that will also be the distance between, say, the receiver and the body pack or handheld transmitter. So did want to point that out. That really isn't going to help out a whole lot. It does help with congestion if you're already in a very congested area, and then you're able to, say, point this and have the gain depending on how wide of a reception area you're wanting to try to target with this. But that's a totally different video. So what you're going to do is go to Google, type in Shure Frequency Finder. You're going to go ahead and click that. Then you're going to go ahead and put in, say, a zip code or the exact address of the venue that you're at. Now, if you happen to have Shure products, which I do, you're going to look for the exact model that you have, whether it be a ULXD or what is shown in this video, some ULXP, the ULXP, ULXS, same thing. But anyway, but for this, let's just assume you don't have Shure. Just go ahead and click Axient Digital, hit search. Then it's going to pop up here the wireless channels that are free. So you're going to go in with the band G 57 plus. Go ahead and open up this toggle here, then you're going to click Show Frequencies. This is what you're going to want to take a look at if you have anything other than a Shure, and this is going to show you all of these available channels that are known to be good. In this case, this is for downtown Indianapolis. So regardless of what type of device you have, you'll want to check and pair this up with these frequencies. So I'm going to bounce back to the video, but of the different products here. So with the Sennheiser, you would just go in, you would select the channel that you're wanting to adjust. You'd go, in this case, channel 1. You go in here and adjust the frequency, and then your megahertz here, and just hit save. Then you'd sync this out. You'd want to take a look at the different line levels that are here for frequency and the noise that is around the area. Same thing here. This case with the Shure, you would just go and find the model that you have, the band that you have, and then choose the group. In here, you go in and set that, and you just want to make sure that you don't have a full radio frequencies. Same thing here if you're using something a little bit on the cheap side, a little bit unreliable. These things are great until they're not. So use this maybe at a karaoke gig or something that you're outdoors and there's a high chance of bad weather. Just relay that with your client ahead of time. But you're able to find frequencies and make it work. And maybe you don't need to spend $2,000 plus on microphones. Maybe there's enough channels in your market for some equipment that is an incredibly great value still. And this may be something great with a lot of value in your market, and they're incredibly affordable for what they used to be. Just for the record, these ULX S and ULX P, they're pretty much identical as far as the internals. The screen's a little bit different, but they all function identically the same. So have a great one. Hopefully this helps. So I wanted to show a more congested market and the ULX series, say Atlanta, Georgia, and I have the J1 band, and I want to point out there are 0 microphone channels available in Atlanta, Georgia. But if I went in here and put in Indianapolis, Indiana, and looked at that, I have still 5 frequencies still available. In this case, it is recommending group 2 and these frequencies. So if you need more than, say, 3 microphones, this may be a really bad option for you in Indianapolis versus, say, something that has a lot more frequencies. Because if you're at a venue that has multiple events going on and the entertainment or videographer or something in the other room is using these channels already for their devices, it's going to cause interference. And that doesn't really matter if they are using analog or digital. That's a completely different debate for a different day. But I did want to point that out, that there can be some extreme differences with these units based on where you're at in the United States. Somewhere like Branson, Missouri, for example, you may have a lot more options with your frequencies there. In this case, it's showing in Branson, it's showing that I have 11 microphones available and many more channels to choose from. Could be also a great way to see if the microphones that you're considering, regardless of brand in your area, or the bands that you're looking at for sale on something used or even new, if that even works for you. So ultimately, I would just go to the Axient Digital to see a really good scope of the different frequencies. In this case, just an example, Branson has so many more microphone channels available than where in Indianapolis does. So hope that helps.